Dusty, can you just talk about what Yordan Alvarez means to your team day after day?
Well, hey, I mean, he's a big boy, and I call him Grande. And, he comes up big. And, we love having him at the plate. He likes to be in the big moment. And his concentration and discipline is way ahead of his years. And, we just love having him.
Go on the back and the left, the hat.
Dusty, was Ryan Stanek available for today or not?
¿Qué dice?
Ryan Stanek was available for today or no?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was okay. It just wasn't, the right time, of the game. And so, he's fine. He'll get in the game.
We'll go up here in the front.
Hey, Dusty, can you talk about Pena, who, of course, keeps, getting on ahead of Yordan, which obviously, makes it tough on the other team as well?
Well, that's big. I mean, you want to crowd as many guys on the bases in front of Yordan as possible. But, he keeps getting on. That's his, he's doing his job. So far, he's been unfazed by the playoffs or anything. And, he's a very calm and mature young man. And, boy, I'm glad that he's getting on in front of Yordan. And in my mind, Altuve is about to get hot here soon. So, with that Altuve getting on so far, it's almost mandatory that, we get Pena on ahead of him. So, in the next couple of days, we're going to try to get all of them on.
Go in the third row, Adam.
What did you like about the matchup with Neris against Raleigh in the sixth?
Man, you ask me these questions. Well, we think that he has a repertoire of pitchers to get him out in that situation. And, Raleigh's been one of their most dangerous hitters down the stretch. And, we just thought that was the time because Framber was struggling. Raleigh had just hit a rocket to center field off Framber in his last at bat, and so we just decided to go with Neris. That was his first playoff appearance, and that was big. I mean, that was a real big out, and we escaped all day with walks. Because we had a number of walks, leadoff walks, that we escaped, and our pitchers got out of trouble.
And what did you think of Framber overall?
Framber was good. I mean, he started out like house fire, and then he lost the field on his breaking ball, and that was a heck of a play that he made because Framber induces a lot of soft contact, a lot of infield like dribblers, and he just threw the ball wildly past Maldi, but Framber was good. I mean, he came out, locating his fastball. His fastball was almost a little too hard because he was throwing 94, 95, and usually he's 92 to 94, with movement. And he was good. I mean, he held us in the game, until the big boy hit one out.
Go to Christie.
What does it mean to you guys to have taken care of business here and go to Seattle just one win away from another ALCS?
Well, I mean, that third win is always the toughest because I've been in this situation a couple times, and so, you try to get it over with as soon as you can, so that they don't have much life after that third game. So, but it's going to be tough. I mean, they're fans. I've got people in Seattle. It's going to be sold out. First time in 20 years. They're scalping tickets I'm here and all kind of stuff up there. So it's gonna be loud, and Seattle's a good place to visit.
Go over here in the middle.
Dusty, when you managed Barry Bonds, you saw him intentionally walked at some unusual times.
Yes.
What were you thinking about Alvarez being walked, one-run game, putting another runner in scoring position?
Well, I thought about Barry Bonds. I mean, that was some Barry Bonds type stuff there. I mean, that's the ultimate respect. And, Bregman rises to the occasion too. That's why I got Bregman hitting behind Yordan, because all you need in that situation is a base hit. And yeah, that was right away. I thought about. I've seen that a bunch of times, but not in a long time since Barry Bonds.
Go to Brian.
When Jordan steps up to the plate, there's this anticipation in the crowd. Do you guys feel that in the dugout too when he walks up those steps and the head's out there, like, you know, something, you got to get on the top steps here and see what's about to happen?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, you don't go to the bathroom, you know. I mean, you wait. You hold it until after he hits. And like I said, that was the same way with Barry Bonds. You know, like you don't talk to anybody. You just pay attention. And, yeah, I mean, we got the same anticipation. I mean, it's hard to keep hitting it out, but when you're concentrating at a high level like that, you know, he's getting the pitch and he's not missing it.
Go right in the middle here.
Dusty, you touched on this a second ago, but a lot of traffic in the latter half of the game. Can you talk about the job your bullpen did today
Yeah.
in getting out of those troubles again and again?
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job getting out of trouble. And Maldy did a great job directing them out of trouble. I mean, that goes unnoticed sometimes, you know, and, you know, the catcher really comes into play in that situation, calm the pitcher down, know when to go to the mound, know when to call a timeout, and, you know, putting down the right fingers. And, you know, you don't invite that kind of trouble. You're not going to get out of trouble all the time like that. So we just have to, you know, our guys, like I said, they were a little bit rusty. You could tell Presley was a little rusty. He's been out there. It's been a while since he's been out there, and some of the relievers as well. And so hopefully in the ensuing games that, you know, we'll be better.
Go one more for Dusty in the back in the middle.
Dusty, when that ball dropped in front of Julio Rodriguez in the sixth inning and gave Yordan an opportunity to go up there and do what he did, did that kind of feel like kind of what you were talking about before, kind of that anticipation kind of moment, maybe
Yeah.
a moment that they might have let slip there?
I mean, that was a big one. And usually, you know, rallies are started by bloopers or infield hits and stuff. If you watch the Braves the other day, you know, that rally was started by you know, weak contact. Everybody talks about exit speed, but, you know, I always talk about exit hits. That's what you know, precedes Yordan or anybody that's going to have some tremendous exit speed.